How to create the most impactful online sales experience so that you can crush any sale, not just Black Friday. So this is Ampry's e-commerce sales playbook that I want to cover with you here today. Okay, and it is honestly by far one of the most impactful things that you can possibly do for any sale that you've got coming up. Okay, so let's get into it. Give you an idea of how well this works or has worked and how we've tested it. It's not just something that this is not theory. This is very proven tactics that we're using. So over the last 10 months, we've used either part of this playbook or the entire thing on different clients and seen a little over $154 million in revenue that have come from it. So this 3-stage sales framework, what is it? It's broken up into a pre-sale, your sales period, and then that final push. So on the pre-sale side of it, how to build a pre-sale audience and create Black Friday level of excitement. And then during the sale, a fun and exciting online sales experience that delivers results. Okay, and then finish strong with urgency and a reason to buy now. So getting into it, the pre-sale side of things. Okay, again, build a pre-sale audience and create Black Friday level of excitement. How do you do this? First off, with the countdown bar. So replacing your bar with a countdown bar. What you're trying to do here is you're obviously just trying to build hype with that sense of anticipation. Okay, and this is usually good to use 1 to 3 days before the sale actually starts. Okay. Now, before I get to the next one, for a quick disclaimer. Okay, you still want to collect signups. Okay, a lot of people I know, they actually turn off their opt-in pop-ups because during the sale because they're already offering a discount. But there's 2 crucial reasons why you want to make sure you're still collecting signups during the sales. 1, a large increase of new customers will be visiting your site. If you don't continue to engage, they will be far more difficult to turn into repeat customers. And then number 2, you can collect 2 times more signups during the busy season. So why not? The key is how you're doing it correctly. Okay, where in the pre-sale side of things here, that welcome pop-up, what you're doing is you're doing 2 things. For one, you're letting them know of the sale, but the opt-in offer is to get them to opt into an early access list. So this is a list that you create and you send an email out that the sale is live a half hour before you send it to the master list of everyone else, right? So this is something that you launch with that countdown timer 1 to 3 days before the sale starts. Okay. So now we're getting into the sale. So this is game day. So how do you dress up your site for a game day? So and basically what you're trying to do is obviously just create a fun and exciting online sales experience that delivers results. Okay. So your opt-in pop-up, what you're trying to do is, for one, reinforce the current sales incentive and collect subscribers. And the offer is letting them opt into a list so that you can inform them of future promotions and sales. But big thing is you're letting them know of like the sale. This is like allowing them and giving them that opportunity to understand that there is almost like your announcement that there is a sale. Okay. Now this is your cart abandonment. So when someone's on the cart page or they've added an item to their cart and they hit the back button to get out of the site or scroll out, this is when you're popping this pop-up to get them to just basically add urgency and give them a reason to buy now. And that's B-U-Y, not B-Y. So biggest thing to do here is on these actual pop-ups, you're going to want to mention the low inventory, stock is flying off the shelf, and that you're going to be saving the cart for just the next little bit. And then having a countdown timer, which is crucial. Okay, the announcement bar. What do you do to your bar during a sale? You let everyone know that there is a sale. And this is where you actually talk to the value proposition and or like your specific terms of the sale. If it's a tiered sale, if it's a buy one, get one free, if it's a site-wide, whatnot. This is where you're telling people of the details of the actual sale. Okay. Now, mobile navigation menu, this is still not even that commonly used, crazy enough. Because everyone's still working off of their like little hamburger nav button that's in the top right or top left of their site, where people actually have to move their finger, move their actual whole hand to hit that button. And we all know that anything you're going to put right there within a thumb's reach on that phone is always going to click higher. So having that nav bar for one is just best practice to have on your site, on your home, especially your homepage. Okay? But when it's time for a sell, that's when you actually change one of the icons on that nav bar for the actual sell. And now, if you have a specific page for the sale, then great, link it to that. If you don't, then just link it to the shop page. Basically, what you're doing is you're helping people. You're just taking away the obstacles. You're helping people get to where they want to go. And if they feel like they're hitting that sales button, they're actually like being entered into that sale. So now you're coming up to the last bit of this sale, the final push. What can you do to finish strong with urgency and a strong reason to buy now? Hey, so countdown timer. This is where you replace that bar with that countdown timer. Is like the last, if it's a single day sale, it's the last 12 hours of that day. If it's a multi-day sale that you're doing, it's the last day that you're doing this, okay? So here you're trying to add urgency and create a rush of sales. It's crazy what those numbers counting down can do. Okay. Now, instead of just a cart abandonment, when someone's actually added something to cart, now you're changing it to a site-wide abandonment pop-up. And what you're doing is like, this is the final sales call urgency grabber when someone's trying to leave your site. And this is where you're mentioning, the things like, the urgency scarcity things of like low inventory, saving the cart for a limited time, or letting them know that the sale is ending soon and putting that countdown to the end of the day when that sale is ending, so that they feel like that sense of urgency, like, hey, they've got to get it now. So adding these to your, for your next sale can easily add an extra 20, 30, if not even 40% more revenue, more sales out of that whole sales experience, okay? That's how impactful this can be. So if you want to really get the most out of your next sale and you're wanting to add these things and you're wanting to create these type of experiences, then what tools do you use? Well, I'm biased to Ampry because I know that this is the most impactful tool to help you really execute these strategies flawlessly. So Ampry is basically, it helps you to create on-site experiences, and it really just helps you turn more browsers into buyers using pop-ups, triggers, and advanced little notifications to really help get the right message in front of the people coming to your site. The key here is when it comes time for a sale, people spend so much time just designing and changing up their site and everything else so it makes it sale ready, where really all you need to do is use a combination of these pop-ups to dress that site up for you. You don't need to do anything to your site. Anything you need to do for your sales is you're able to do with just the pop-ups, and it's so impactful and has so much better results than actually changing the whole site up. Okay? So the offer, I want to leave you with an offer. Obviously, if you're interested in Ampry and these adding these experiences to your site, head on over to ampry.com, sign up for a demo, and we'll give you more information on it. The big thing here is that Ampry, what it's known for is the done for you. We call ourselves a conversion as a service. We're conversion experts that built our own software. So yes, we have a customer success team that actually will implement this entire strategy for you without you having to lift a finger. So if you're interested, again, go over to ampry.com, sign up for a demo, and we'll be able to give you more information there. But at the end of the day, I want every single one of you to just make the best of this holiday season and have the most impactful sale that you can have with your store this year.